My PhD is in the Materials Science Department at the University of Sheffield, and I work within the Nuclear Research Group here. What I do on a day-to-day basis is try and understand how the UK's radioactive waste is going to behave in the environment. What the UK government plan on doing is disposing of our nuclear waste 200 metres to a kilometre underground in a geological repository. This is a man-made facility, and it's going to be one of the UK's largest engineering tasks that we'll see certainly in my lifetime and probably in the next few generations' lifetimes as well. Within such a facility, we're going to have numerous materials, and it's my job to try and understand how these materials are going to interact and what impact they're going to have on the radioactive waste's long-term durability, because we need it to be there for tens of thousands of years. I went to an all-girls school and did GCSEs and A-levels in science and maths, but there was no mention of engineering during my time there. I then moved on and did my undergraduate degree in chemistry and my PhD in material science and engineering. But I definitely feel that if the young people in today's society have a wider knowledge and appreciation of what engineering is, we'll see more women moving on to do engineering careers. One of the best things about my role as a PhD student at the University of Sheffield is that I get the opportunity to go into the labs and to assist with the demonstrating. So that involves teaching the undergraduate students in a variety of manners. Sometimes it's in the lab doing practicals, and other times it's in the classroom. One of the best examples is the Global Engineering Challenge, where we have a whole host of young people from the engineering faculty, and they come together to problem solve, and I challenge them in order to think about the ethical, the social and the sustainability issues around the problems that they're trying to get answers to. In addition to teaching the young people here at the University of Sheffield, I've also had the opportunity to go into the schools in Sheffield and South Yorkshire to do STEM activities. With this, we're working with young people in primary schools and secondary schools, and what we're trying to do as the Nuclear Materials Group is to educate them about radioactive materials that they come across in their day-to-day environments, but also about the UK's nuclear waste problems and how they can help us, or at least have the knowledge with regards to what we need to do with our radioactive waste in the UK. The highlight of my engineering journey so far has been winning the Institute of Materials, Minerals and Mining's Young Persons Lecture Competition. What a mouthful. But essentially, I've been involved in the Sheffield Metallurgical and Engineering Association for the last 3 years, and I was selected to go on and represent the UK at the World Lecture Competition in Brazil. I've got a few months left of my PhD, and then I'm moving on to do a postdoctoral position here at the University of Sheffield. I'm actually going to be in charge of the lab that's behind me, which is the characterisation lab within the Nuclear Research Group. I'm going to be running a number of instruments to look at the aqueous chemistry of the radioactive materials that we're developing here at the University of Sheffield. In addition to that, I'll be supporting other students and researchers within the Nuclear Materials Group. I enjoy being an engineer because I get to solve problems using science and maths. But I've been fortunate enough that I can do it in a collaborative manner. Not only do I work with researchers here at the University of Sheffield, but I work with a team at the British Geological Survey, the Belgian Nuclear Research Team, and the national labs in America, namely Oak Ridge National Labs. And we all solve one problem, and that's how durable is the waste that we're going to be disposing of in the environment.